This is the exact strategy that I'd recommend you use if you're on a $0 budget to start your Shopify dropshipping business, or let's say, for example, you're on a really low budget between $30 and $100. Now, this method that I'm showing you today is unique and tested and proven to work because I've actually shared this with people that are on low budgets and people that have got no money, and they were able to generate a couple of $100, and some have been able to generate $1,000. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name's Satar, known as the ECOM King, and in this video, I'm going to be showcasing my A to Z blueprint on how to basically start Shopify dropshipping with $0 or on a very low budget using the ambassador influencer marketing strategy that nobody's ever talked about before. And I'm going to be showing you absolutely everything in this A to Z blueprint, like what store setup you need, how to set up your store, how to actually do the marketing, how to set up the ambassador marketing, how to reach the influencers, everything that you need to know today so you can start Shopify dropshipping with no money or on a low budget. This is the method that you're going to want to use because it's effective and it actually works because people have done it before. I have also created a completely free Google Doc sheet that obtains all the information that you're going to need so your life can be easy when following this process and to make it as simple as possible. Now, this Google Doc sheet obtains all the copy and paste templates, all the tools that you're going to need. Now, if you want to have this Google Doc sheet, we need to hit 5,000 likes on this video, and I'll leave it in the description and in the pinned comment. So guys, let's get straight into this $0 Shopify dropshipping strategy or low budget strategy. So you can see I'm on my Shopify store right here, and it's called Your Beauty Hacks. And you can see in the shipping bar, it says join our ambassador program for free gifts. And if we look in the product description as well, it says join our ambassador program to save 20% off and get priority service. Then if we scroll down, you can also see in the newsletter section, free beauty gifts, join the email list for an opportunity to become an ambassador and win free beauty gifts. And if we look in the guaranteed section here, it has ambassador opportunity. So that's basically the strategy that we're going to be using with a $0 budget or low budget to actually make money on our Shopify store. So let me explain exactly what this ambassador strategy is. It's basically a hyped up version of an affiliate marketing strategy. So most times people will work with influencers on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and they'll give them a commission on each sale. They'll give them an affiliate link. They'll also give them a unique coupon code, and every sale that's tracked through that link or code, they'll earn a commission. Now, most influencers are okay with doing that, but they're not that hyped about it because it's not that much of an incentive. So an ambassador program is making them feel a lot more special because it sounds a lot nicer. Not just that, but you're giving them more benefits and incentives. For example, if an influencer gets 5 sales on our store using our link or affiliate link, they won't just get a commission per sale, they can also get a free product on our website. So let me give you an example. Let's say after 5 sales an affiliate gets us or an influencer gets us, that will make us in total $100 in profit. We might give them a completely free product on our website worth up to $34.99 or $39.99. Now, if it only costs us $10 to get that product shipped to them and bought for them, we technically make a $90 profit margin. And the reason why this is so important is because it makes the influencer feel a lot better than just getting an affiliate link and an affiliate commission, because they're also going to get free products out of it, and you can also give them way more incentives with the ambassador program that I'll be showing you later on. So technically, guys, the strategy in this video is basically creating an ambassador program, which I'll be showing you how to do a little bit later on, and reaching out to influencers, telling them how amazing the strategy is and why it's so much better than just earning a commission that other brands are approaching them with. Because you understand that a lot of influencers on Instagram and other social media platforms, they're always being approached by brands that are just willing to give them a commission and nothing else. We're here to give them way more than just a commission. We're going to give them a lot more, which I'll be showing you a little bit later on. So guys, now I've shown you the strategy and explained how it works. Now let me show you exactly how to replicate it and create it in your own Shopify store with a $0 budget. So I'm in the Google Doc sheet, and this was the Google Doc sheet that I was talking about in my intro, which has all the information that you're going to need so you can fly through this process. And as I promised before, once we hit 5,000 likes, I'll leave it in the description and in the pinned comment. So let's go over the store setup. You're going to need to do a niche store, and the example that I showed you a minute ago was a beauty store. So I'm selling beauty products like makeup brushes, hair brushes, all those kind of things, just beauty related. Then the store name idea, it must sound something like yourbeautyhacks.com. So that's the domain name that I'm using for my store example. Now, yourbeautyhacks.com explains that, look, this is your beauty, and we're giving you hacks that can help you with your beauty. And it's important that you name your store something similar like that, because it is all about the psychology that it replicates when reaching out to people and when people come to your website. So let's say we're doing a pet niche, we might want to call it yourpethacks.com, and it's important that you name it something similar like that. Now we're going to be making our logo on Canva for completely free, and you're going to want to use the 14-day free trial for Shopify on the Google Doc sheet or in the description. Then let's talk about what the best niches are for this method. The beauty niche is really good, the pet niche, the fitness niche, the gaming niche, the tech niche, and the fashion niche. Now you're probably thinking, why are these niches so good for this strategy? And the reason why, because these are the best industries for influencer marketing. Now these are the industries that have the biggest audience size for the influencer marketing, and they have the best influencers on the influencer marketing industry. So that's why we recommend these industries only for this strategy. Now let me talk a little bit about the best products for this strategy. Now you want to sell products with a $25 profit margin at minimum. Now if you can't sell products with a $25 profit margin at minimum, don't be doing it. Now what I mean by this is, let's say for example we buy a product on AliExpress for $7 and the shipping cost is $3. In total it's going to cost us $10 to ship the product and buy the product for the customer. Now let's say we've got this product listed on our website for $34.99. We've technically made a $25 profit margin. It will technically be $24.99, but that's good enough. So that's what you want to be doing for this. You also want to make sure that you're selling products with good photos and good videos. You must make sure that your respective supplier has good videos or good photos of the product, or this will not work. And this will make sense a little bit later on when I explain the strategy of the ambassador program. So guys, the first step to this process is making some logos for our website. Now you want to head over to Canva, because it's completely free to make logos on here. And once you come over to Canva, you want to search for logo. Now once you search for logo, you want to head over to the blank canvas here on the top left. Now do bear in mind we're making two logos, one logo for our website and another logo for our social media platforms, and this will make sense a little bit later on. So the first thing you want to do is you want to hit the blank canvas. Once you've done that, you want to head over to the left hand side where it says text, and you want to scroll through these different text templates and try and find a text template that best suits your niche or industry. So for example, I'm in the beauty niche, so I'm going to go with this pink player one or glow text template because that best suits my industry. It's very feminine. Once you've done that, you want to drag it over here, and once you've dragged it over, you want to click it, and you want to change the text to say your brand name. So I'm going to change it to Your Beauty Hacks. So you guys can see my logo right here. I use the player one template and I change it to Your Beauty Hacks. Now that's the website logo out the way. You can either download it or print screen it down to your preferences. Once you've done that, go back to Canva logo, click the blank canvas again, and we're going to make our second logo. Now you've got your second canvas, and this one's going to be for our logo for our social media platforms. You want to head over to the element section here on the left hand side, and you want to search for your industry. So I've searched for beauty, and you want to make sure that you upgrade your Canva account to Canva Pro. And you can see here it says unlock the entire library of premium elements for free for 30 days. So it's going to be free for 30 days. Once you've done that, you'll get your high premium elements. Once you've searched for your industry, you want to scroll down and you want to try and find an element that best suits your industry. And once you've done that, you're just going to drag it over onto the right hand side, and that is it. We're just going to download it. And again, this is just going to be for our social media platforms, because you got to understand that worded text can't fit in the social media logos because it's too small and it's circular. So we have to try and find a symbol to fit for us. So you can see here I found this blonde girl here doing her makeup, and I feel like this is a great symbol that I could use for my social media platforms. So I'm going to put it in the center. Now that's literally all I'm going to do. I'm going to download this image, and that is it done for our logos. So guys, now we've got our logos out of the way, we need to start making our website best suited for the strategy. So you want to head over to the 14-day free trial for the Shopify that I've left in the Google Doc sheet and in the description, and it should look like this. Enter your email address and you'll get a 14-day free trial on Shopify. Once you've got your Shopify trial, you want to head over to Debutify and download the free Debutify theme. And again, I'll leave this in the doc sheet and in the description. You just want to hit free download now. Once you've done that, you want to go to the editor page of your Shopify, which I'll show you right now. So guys, now you've downloaded the Debutify theme and you've gone to the editor. Yours should say Debutify when you edit it to make sure you're on the right theme. Once you're here, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you want to go to where it says theme settings, go to colors, and you want to change the accent colors. Now, once you download the Debutify theme, it should show them in purple. Change them to whatever color the main color of your logo is. The main color of my logo is pink, so I've changed it to pink. Once you've done that, you want to go to where it says advanced settings, and you want to go to where it says announcement bar, and you want to go to announcement text, and you you want to make sure that you change it to join our ambassador program for free gifts. Now, once you've done that, where it says link, leave that empty for now, because I'll be showing you how to add the link in a minute once we download the app. Once you've done that, go back, and then what you're going to want to do is you want to go to sections, go to header, and you're going to want to add your logos to the normal one and the transparent one. Once you've done that, you want to go to the welcome or home section, and you want to change the section height for desktop and mobile to medium. Then you want to go to content, and you want to change the image to a image related to your niche. So I've entered makeup brushes, and how I did that is I went to change and then went to free images, and then you can search for an image, and then Shopify will give you them for free. Once you've done that, you want to change the heading to whatever. So I've put welcome beautiful. You might want to put welcome pet owners or welcome fashion people or something like that. Then in the text, I'll put take your beauty game to the next level with our beauty hack products. And then the button label is beauty hacks. Yours might be fashion hacks, or yours might be something like pet hacks. And then where it says button style, make sure it's in full. That way you'll get the color of your accents. And then where it says featured content, you literally want to turn that one off by clicking the eye icon, and then it'll get rid of it. Then you want to go over to where it says at the bottom newsletter. Once you're in the newsletter section, it should take you down here where it says the newsletter, and you want to click on it, and then you want to change the heading to free whatever your niche is products. So if you're doing free pet products, do free pet products. I've done free beauty gifts, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So yours could be free fashion gifts. And then the subheading, you want to put join our email list for an opportunity to become an ambassador and win free beauty products or free beauty gifts, whichever one works best for you. Once you've done that, you want to go to the guarantee bit here, and then you want to change the first one to ambassador opportunity, and then you want to change the next one to free track shipping. Then you want to change the next one, which is the rocket symbol, to free gifts, and then you want to change the last one, which is the thumbs up, to 99.5% customer satisfaction. Once you've done that, that's pretty much the home section done for now. I'm not going to be going over how to build a website on this video because I've already made loads of videos about how to create a website. I'm just going over what the differences are when doing it through the ambassador route. Then once you've done that, you want to scroll up to the top, and then you've got the next bit here, which is the catalog, and you want to change it to basically best pet products or best pet hacks. I've done mine to newest beauty hacks. Then you want to have a beauty collection. I've done nails, skincare, and brushes. You might want to do pet leads, pet toys, and pet beds, something like that. And then you want to scroll down and you want to put your main seller, the product that you really want to go hard with, the one that you really want to push the most. You want to put that on the basically the featured product bit here, and then you want to leave it as that. Then you want to make your product descriptions as normal, but you want to change the first few lines. So I'll put in mine, your beauty hacks announces the skincare magic 4-in-1 skin repair system. So you're saying your brand is basically announcing this product, and then you put your favorite Instagram models love it. So you're saying, look, your favorite Instagram models love this product. So when other people that are buying this product see that, they're going to basically build more trust with them, because if their Instagram models that they love the most have done it and worn it and used it, then at least they know they can trust it. Also, if influencers that want to become an ambassador see that, it's going to build trust with them to become an ambassador. Then you put join the ambassador program to save 20% off and priority service. So you can see the ambassador bit here is a link to the actual link to the ambassador program, which I'll be showing you how to do in literally a few minutes. So guys, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the app section of Shopify, and you're going to want to download an app called ECOM. And once you've downloaded that app, you want to enter the app, and I'm going to be showing you how to set it up right now. So guys, once you've downloaded ECOM, this is what the dashboard should look like, and this is a completely free affiliate marketing app that you can use on your Shopify website. Now once you come here, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down, and you're going to want to go to where it says create edit your program here. Click that, and then once you've done that, this is going to be your affiliate link and the percent that influencers will make on your link and basically your sign up. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to this yellow symbol right here and click it. Now this is your register link. So when you're basically reaching out to influencers saying, look, this is the link that you need to go to become an ambassador, this is the link that they're going to see. So make sure that you change this link to whatever your brand is. So my Shopify store is called Dropship with no money. So that's the name of the store, so it's called it that. So I might want to change this to sicomap.com, yourbeautyhacks.com. Obviously they've just used the Shopify name instead of the domain name, so I might want to change that to mine. So make sure that yours does stay the name of your store name, because if it doesn't, it's not going to look professional. Once you've done that, guys, you're going to want to go to the blue bit here, which is the editor. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to change the name of the actual link, because at normal it's just called affiliate commission. You're going to want to change it to say ambassador affiliate commission. You're going to want to make sure that you change the description to 35%, because I think at normal they do 20%, so make sure you put 35%. Once you've done that, you want to make sure it's active. You want to make sure it's percent of the sale. Then you want to make sure it's the amount. Then you want to do exclude shipping and exclude taxes, and then you want to leave this as blank. And then you want to make sure that disable commission for self-referral is on. So basically, if they refer themselves to the store and buy through their own link, they get a commission. So you want to make sure that that's turned off so they don't make commission off their own sales, because obviously that wouldn't be fair. So guys, once you've clicked save, you're going to want to go back to dashboard again, and you're going to want to go to where it says to customize your affiliate registration form. Click here. Make sure you click that button. And then this is basically a preview of what it's going to look like when you send the link to influencers for them to register for the ambassador program. And you can see this one looks really, really nice and really, really branded. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you want to go to where it says page heading under the logo, and you're going to want to change this to join our ambassador affiliate program. And then where it says main heading, this goes above the image. You want to change this to, again, the same thing, join our ambassador affiliate program. And then the sub main heading, you want to change it to benefits of joining the exclusive discounts. So you're basically saying here the benefits of joining, and you want to put exclusive discounts, free gifts, and priority service. And you can see here, this is where they put the benefits right here. So when people sign up, they know exactly what they're going to get by becoming an ambassador. Once you've done that, you want to hit save changes, and then you want to go to where it says form fields, and you're going to want to make sure that first name, confirm password, last name, company, Instagram, email, country, password. And you're also going to want to make sure that you put website as well. And then once you've done that, guys, you want to hit save changes. Once you've done that, guys, you're going to want to go to where it says benefits text, and you're going to want to make sure that you change this to 35% and you change this to 35% commission. Once you've done that, hit save again. And then what you want to do is you want to go to where it says button text, and you want to change the submit button to become an ambassador. Then you want to go to colors, and you obviously want to change the login button, the tick mark, and the submit button to the color of your logo. So I've changed mine to pink. Then you want to go to font, and you can change the font to whatever you want. Then you can go to background, and by person, I recommend you change this to be empty. Then you've got logo, and you want to select the logo, which is the worded version of your logo, not the symbol. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to terms and condition, and you want to go to where it says terms and conditions and privacy policy, and you want to use the samples that they give you by clicking the blue button. Once you've done that, though, with the terms and conditions, there are probably one more that I would probably recommend you add. And again, it's just down to how aggressive you want to go with this strategy. And what you want to do is you might want to hit enter in here, and you might want to add number 8 with a bullet point, and you might want to say become a byproduct of our company. And this term and condition can guarantee you sales by adding this, but it can also put influencers off at the same time. So there are pros and cons to doing this 8th term. And again, this is completely down to you. You don't have to add this 8th term, but the 8th term would be become a byproduct of our company. And the 8th term would mean you must order at least one product from our website every month to maintain your ambassador basically program or membership. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be a successful ambassador, you must showcase to your audience that you buy from us and you are a product of us as a company. That way your audience know that you really do believe in us as a company. And you might want to put there, if you don't order one product a month from us, then we can't maintain your membership and it will get cancelled. That way you're guaranteed to get one sale a month per influencer, because by your contract, you're saying the terms and conditions state they must order one product from you every month. And of course that your ambassadors are going to get coupon codes. So every ambassador that you get on board, you're going to give them a coupon code themselves that they can use on your website for their personal use of, let's say, 30%, 40%. That way it's really, really cheap to them, but still you're going to be making money. So that's an 8th term that I'd possibly recommend you use if you want to go down that more aggressive route to trying to get sales really fast and for completely free. So guys, once you've done that, you want to go to where it says capture here, and this you want to make sure you enable, because this will stop spam and bots coming to your submission form and entering it. That way you're going to protect yourself and your users from anything like spam or robots. So guys, once you've done the affiliate registration, you want to go to affiliate login, and you want to go to where it says main heading, and you want to change it to ambassador affiliate login, and then you can skip the button text because you don't need to change it. You want to go to background and make sure you change the login button to the color of your brand. So I've changed mine to pink. Once you've done that, guys, you can go back to the dashboard. So guys, once you come back to the dashboard, you want to go to where it says check your setup with the lightning symbol. Once you've done that, you want to scroll down to where it says affiliate guide. Now mine's already done, so yours will be in yellow, and once yours is in yellow, it will enable you to change it. So when you click change it, you want to change it and you want to keep the first bit the same. So this bit here will remain the same. That's the one they already give you, but it's here where it says top performing ambassador rewards. So you can see here I've given them 5 different rewards that they can earn. Now this is in the Google Doc sheet, so you can just copy and paste it onto yours. Now you can change it if you want, because obviously these are made for my store and my preference to what I want to be done. Now the first top performing ambassador reward is every 10 sales through your affiliate link or coupon code, you'll receive a free product up to the value of $49.99. So that's the first reward that I've made for this. Then the second reward that I've made is every 20 sales, your personal coupon code will be increased by 5%, and the maximum it can reach is 50%. When you achieve 30 sales through your affiliate link or coupon code, you'll receive a priority customer support and logistics. That basically means you give them better customer support on emails, and you basically get them the best shipping methods by obviously buying their products first before anybody else's. Then the fourth one is when you achieve 50 sales through your affiliate link or coupon code, you'll receive a 5% increase to your affiliate commission, and the maximum affiliate commission they can make is a 45%. The number 5 reward can be when you achieve 100 sales through your affiliate link or coupon code, you'll receive another 5% increase to your affiliate commission. That way the maximum can be 45. So that might be a bit confusing. So the affiliate commission that we're giving away at the moment is 35%. So if they hit 50 sales, it'll get increased to 40. Then when they hit 100 sales, it will get increased to 45% commission. That way they've maxed out on their commission, and that's the max it can go to. So those are some of the rewards that you can basically send to influencers on the affiliate guide, so they understand what they can basically earn as an ambassador, and that will then make them be motivated to go out there and try and get as many sales as they can by being an affiliate for you. So it's really important that you make sure that you add that in there. That way it will incentivize affiliates, or should I say influencers, to go out there and achieve these performing rewards. And again, you can change these rewards to whatever you feel is best for you, but the best recommendations I can make for you is the more aggressive you are, the more likely the influencer is going to go and do it. Now you also got to make sure that when you do these rewards, you've got to count it in profits. You've got to make sure that you don't give too much away, because then if you do, you're not going to be making any money. So make sure that you do that, guys. So guys, once you've done that, you want to go to the left hand side on the dashboard and go to email, and you want to go to where it says approved affiliates. Now this is the email they're going to get once they're approved becoming an affiliate for your ambassador. Now this is really important. You want to make sure you change where it says your name to your name of your obviously your store. I'll change to Your Beauty Hacks, and then you want to scroll down and you want to enter those top performing rewards again to the bottom of this email, because then that way every time somebody becomes an ambassador, they're always going to know about these rewards. Then that way incentivize them again, like I said, to go out there and make sure they get sales for your store. So once you've done that, guys, you can click save, and then we can move on. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to where it says dashboard again, and you want to go to where it says promote your registration form, change it to use a direct link, copy the link, and then you want to paste it into a browser, and you want to sign up to your ambassador program yourself. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want to test to see if everything's working. Once you've sent yourself the link and you've signed up to the ambassador program, you want to go to where it says affiliates and coupons, and you can see I've added myself here. You want to make sure number 1, you change it from deactivated to active. Then they'll get the email telling them that it's activated and about the rewards. Once you've done that, you want to go to where it says coupons, and you want to hit manage coupon. Then what you want to do, guys, is you want to go to Shopify. So I'm going to go back to Shopify. You want to go to the search bar and you want to search for discounts. Once you go to discounts, you want to hit create discount, and you want to create a discount code in the name of the influencer. So it's very important that you change it to the name of the influencer. So obviously I'm pretending that I'm the influencer, so I might call mine Camille Satar. So again, if your influencer is called, let's say Claire something, change it to whatever her name is. Then you want to go to percent, and you want to change the discount value to, let's say, whatever you're willing to give away. Now remember, this discount code that you're making is the discount code that they're going to give their audience on Instagram to use on your store to get a discount. So let's say we're going to give them 10%. So once you change it to 10%, you want to make sure it applies to the entire order. Minimum requirements, you want to click none. Customer eligibility, everyone. And you want to make sure that you limit to 1 per customer. Make sure that you limit it to 1 per customer. Once you've done that, hit save. Go back to the affiliate and make sure that you add the coupon code on here. Once you've added the coupon code on here, it will either say it's connected or not connected. If it says connected, it's working. If it says it's not connected, then it means that the coupon code that you've tried adding isn't valid on your Shopify store. Now, once you've got the coupon code connected, this will tell you how many sales that influencers got through your store using that coupon code, so you can keep on track with it, and then you can send them payments, obviously paying them how much you owe them. And then if you go to the payment section on the far left hand side, this is where you'll be able to basically pay your influencers what you owe them. But that's pretty much how the affiliate marketing ambassador program app works, so you guys can use this when you're approaching influencers. Now we can move on to the next section of this A to Z blueprint. So the first thing that you want to do, guys, you want to go back to your product page again. Make sure that you got the link for the registration form for your affiliate program or ambassador program, and where it says join the ambassador program, make sure you highlight it, and then you click the link button and you insert the link and change it to, instead of being in the same window, you want to make sure that's in a new window. Once you've done that, make sure you save it, and then that way people can just click to become an ambassador. Once you've done that, guys, you want to go back to the Shopify editor, and you want to go to where it says theme settings, advanced settings. This is the shipping bar, and you want to go to where it says link, and you want to add the ambassador sign up link in here. That way when they click the shipping bar, it will take them to become an ambassador, and that's important that you do that, guys. Once you're on the create a discount code section on Shopify, you want to call the discount code name ambassador 20%. Now you've got to remember, guys, when people become an ambassador for your store, your brand, they get to get 20% off whatever you've got on your website. And again, this is going to encourage people to buy, but this is also going to encourage people to become an ambassador. Once you've done that, change it to percentage, and then you want to do entire order, and then you want to make sure you go to limit number of times this can be used, and you want to limit it to 5. Now this is very important that you limit it to 5, and the reason why you're limiting it to 5 is because if an ambassador is becoming an ambassador but they've used the coupon code more than 5 times but they've not been getting other people to buy from your website, then what's the point of them getting a 20% ambassador coupon code, because they're not doing anything. You only want to make sure that you're rewarding your ambassadors if they're actually getting results for you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to give them 5 uses of that coupon code, and then once that's over, unless they're getting sales or traffic to your website, you want to change it back to nothing. And then if they say, oh, how come my ambassador code's not working anymore, you just say to them, look, you're not getting us any sales, you're not getting us any traffic, so we've basically took your ambassador code away because that's one of your privileges that you're only using, but you're not getting us anything. So guys, the next app that we're going to need is Klaviyo, and Klaviyo is email marketing. So when people sign up to basically the newsletter, so you can see here the newsletter free beauty gifts, when they sign up here, we're going to want to send them an email to basically get them to become an ambassador. So what you want to do is you want to go to the flow section of Klaviyo where it says welcome series, and you want to hit edit flow. Once you go to edit flow, you're going to want to make sure that you've only got one flow. You can add more flows if you want, but I only have one. And you want to make sure that smart sending is obviously off and UTM tracking is on. And you want to make sure that it's live, not manual or draft. Once you've done that, you want to hit edit, and then once you hit edit, the from is going to be from who's it coming from, and I've put Ellen at Your Beauty Hacks. Ellen is just a random customer support name that I've come up with, and then Beauty Hacks is obviously the name of my store. Then the subject line is free beauty products. If you're doing a pet store, it could be free pet products. Now, of course, this is just to get them to open the email because obviously it's really intriguing. It's going to get them to open it. Then the reply in the email is the support at yourbeautyhacks.com. It's my email address for my store. And again, guys, this beauty hack store is just basically an example store. It's not real. It's just to show you hypothetically how you do it. Then you want to hit edit content on the email. Once you edit content, you want to put your logo here at the top, and then I'll put an image of loads of different girls that obviously you can tell that are into the beauty kind of industry, that look like they're influencers as well. And then that way it shows to loads of other people that, look, these girls are all over the place from different countries, different ethnicities, and they've become an ambassador. Now I've gone onto Google and literally typed in beauty ambassador, and I found this image right here, and I just used it. Then you want to go to where it says this next bit here, and you want to change it to would you like free beauty products. You might want to put would you like free pet products. And then here in the actual content section, I put hey, and then the name it generates depending on who it is. And then it says, my name is Ellen. I'm the ambassador manager here at www.yourbeautyhacks.com. We have an exclusive ambassador program with loads of free benefits. Here are some of the benefits of becoming an ambassador. Then it goes over the benefits they can get becoming an ambassador. And I'm telling them, look, it's completely free to be an ambassador. You don't have to pay. We'll do all the work for you. All we ask is for you to promote our products on your Instagram page whenever you feel it fits your best. We're more than happy to send you videos and pictures of the product in action so you can share them on your Instagram. So remember at the start when I was talking about about you need good photos and videos of your product. That is the reason why, because you're going to be sending them photos and videos so they can put it on their Instagram and they can tag you in it and they can put the link in the description. We will make a unique coupon code in your name so your audience can get an exclusive discount on your store. Then it says, we will make you a unique coupon code in your name so your audience can get an exclusive discount on our store. You can sign up to the exclusive ambassador program here. Then I've put a button and then basically the link to the ambassador program. Then I put thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask your questions. I will reply within 1 to 3 business days. And then I put Ellen, relationship manager of yourbeautyhacks.com. That way it just looks really, really professional. And then that way people will look and think this is a big brand. This is serious. This is something really, really cool and exclusive. I want to be a part of it. And then that is your email done for the newsletter. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to your Shopify dashboard and you want to go to online store, then navigation, and you want to go to footer menu and you want to go to where it says add menu or item, and you want to go to where it says name and you want to change this to ambassador program or become an ambassador. So you might want to change it to become an ambassador. Then where it says link, you want to paste the ambassador sign up link right here. Once you've done that, you want to click add, and you want to do the same thing for the menu as well. So where it says main menu, you want to do the same again, add main menu. You're going to call this become an ambassador. Then you're going to put the link to become an ambassador here. Then you're going to click add, because once you've done that, you can see on the website, then in the menu, it's right there as well. And then in the bottom in the footer, it's also there as well. And obviously you're going to have your privacy policy terms of service here as well. But this is just a quick example of how it would look. Once you've done that, guys, that's pretty much the store out of the way. So the next stage of this tutorial is to create an Instagram account, and I recommend you create an Instagram account on your mobile device because it's a lot better than doing it off a laptop or a desktop. Now I'm going to be showcasing this strategy off my laptop, but I did this on my mobile, and I recommend you only do this on your mobile. Now what you want to do is you want to call your Instagram username your store, so I've put it Your Beauty Hacks. Now I've had to use 2 S's because the actual one without 2 S's is taken, so if your name is taken, just add an extra letter on the end of the one before it. And then in the bio, what I've done is I've put Your Beauty Hacks as the main bold part of the bio, and then I put in the actual description the latest beauty hacks, high-end products, free track shipping, exclusive ambassador program, shop here for the latest beauty hacks, and then I've obviously put the link to my domain name. So you want to put your domain name right there, and then once you've done that, guys, you want to make sure that you upload your symbol logo as the actual image for the logo on your Instagram account. And that's why I asked you to do a logo as a symbol and also as text, because you're going to be using the symbol logo for your social media accounts. Once you've done that, guys, you want to add some story highlights to your account, and you want to add a story highlight for reviews, for ambassadors, and for sale. Now you want to make sure that you change your story highlight logo to the logo of your symbol, which is obviously for me the blonde girl doing her makeup, and that's what yours should look like. So once you've fully completed your Instagram profile, you want to start uploading photos to your Instagram account. Now the first type of photo you want to be uploading is product images. You can see here it's a product image of one of my products, and you want to make the bio literally the product description of your product, and you want to be adding hashtags and other things to it, so obviously so it can reach more people. Now I've done a complete tutorial on Instagram, so I'll leave it in the cards. Now you also want to make sure that you're tagging influencers into every photo. You want to be tagging 20 to 30 influencers into each post, so when you upload a post, it will enable you to tag people. Now if you don't know how to find influencers yet, I'll show you how to do that later. Now don't worry, you can upload photos and then tag people back in it again later on. So let's say I've uploaded this photo but I've not tagged anybody. Once I find influencers, let's say 3 days after, I can tag them in 3 days after by clicking edit on the photo and clicking tag people. Now the photo that you want to upload and you want to keep uploading quite consistently is this become an ambassador benefits image. So you can see here I've added this image right here, and it's an image saying benefits of being an ambassador, free beauty products, earn $20 per sale on average, priority customer support, exclusive discount codes. And then what I've done is I basically put exclusive ambassador, become an ambassador, go to my website, link in our bio as well, because obviously in Instagram, links in the description are not clickable, so I've said go to the bio to click it, then click on the menu on our website, then click become an ambassador, enjoy the benefits. So that's what I put as the description, and again, I'll leave this in the Google Doc sheet. Now in terms of where to make this photo, because you're probably thinking, Cam, where did you go to make a photo like that? You want to go back to Canva, and you want to go to home section of Canva, and you want to search for Instagram posts. So I'm going to search for Instagram, and then you want to go to where it says Instagram post, and then you want to scroll down and you'll see here, that's exactly where I got that image from. Now you can change the colors, you can change the text or whatever you want it to be. And if I go back to my Instagram account, you can see that's what mine looks like right there. And again, with this image, you want to make sure that you're tagging as many influencers as you know to this image. That way they can see your benefits of becoming an ambassador. And you want to make sure that you upload this after you've uploaded quite a lot of photos to your Instagram, so it looks pretty. People know what products you've got on your Instagram, and it just looks really, really professional. But by uploading this ambassador photo once a week, then it's going to encourage your followers or encourage people that are tagged in the photo to become an ambassador on your website. So guys, now we've got everything out of the way that we need to. We can now focus on the outreach strategy, so we can start to get some ambassadors for our store, so we can start to get sales for completely free and for a low budget. So this is the Instagram outreach strategy that I'd recommend. You want to be DMing or emailing 100 to 200 influencers a day. Now the reason why you want to be doing so many a day is because this is a game of numbers, and if you don't do enough, you won't get enough responses and you won't get enough submissions of people wanting to become ambassadors. So the more you do, the better it will work. Now if you're worried about getting blocked on DMs because you're messaging too many people, don't worry, I'll be explaining a way you can get around it so you don't get blocked on your DMs and messaging people. Now the next thing is you want to make sure that you customize every email or DM that you send out to the specific influencer. Now if you're already used to this, if you DM too many people, then you can get a ban where it'll say, look, you can't message people for the next 24 hours or you can't message people for a few days. Now you've got to understand that if you're not personalizing your DMs, then Instagram's algorithm will find out that you're spamming people and they will ban you from messaging people. So if you basically personalize each DM by saying the person's name, like let's say I'm DMing a person called Caroline, make sure you put Caroline on the DM. Make sure you talk about Caroline's Instagram page in a unique way. Then that way you'll get around the algorithm when it comes to banning you for spamming. That's the best way to get around it. Same thing for emails as well. Now every 20 Instagram DMs that you do, make sure that you take a 30-minute break. That way you'll get around the message blocking that Instagram have put in place. So if you do that combined with the personalization, you shouldn't get any blocked messages or at all. It should be completely fine. Now if you don't get a response after 3 hours, comment on their last 3 recent posts. So let's say you've messaged an influencer 3 hours later, you still not got a reply on them, then what you want to do is you want to go to the 3 recent posts on the Instagram and you want to comment one of these templates. So I'll put as one of them, check your DMs for a VIP collaboration, check your DMs for an exclusive collaboration. That way they know that they're looking out for your names in the DMs and they can respond to you. So you do that if they don't respond to you after 3 hours. Now these are the best converting subject lines if you're reaching out via email. Now the first one is free products collaboration, VIP collaboration, industry leading collaboration. So if you're sending emails out, then you want to make sure you're using something like that as a subject line. Now there are softwares out there that you can use to basically bulk email people or bulk DM people, which obviously will save you lots of time, but I personally don't recommend it because it can get your email banned and it can get your DMs banned. So that's why I'm not recommending any in this video. But if you want to, at your own risk, you can find softwares that will do that, which can save you a lot of time, of course. But again, I personally don't recommend it. Now this is the Instagram outreach template. You want to put, hello, my name is Ellen. Obviously this is my example. Hello, my name is Ellen. I'm the ambassador relationship manager of then obviously your website name. Now you, by just saying these few things, make you look like a real big brand because you're saying that you've got somebody working at your brand as a relationship manager, so you must be a good brand. Yourbeautyhacks.com sells the latest high-end beauty hacking products for women. You want to make sure that you tell the influencer what you're selling so they get an idea of what you're on about. We love what you have built on Instagram. We find it truly inspiring. Now this part of the DM template or email template is where you want to talk a little bit about them more personally, about their page and what they've achieved. For that reason, we are reaching out to inquire about a VIP partnership. We have a special ambassador program exclusively made for the best beauty influencers in the industry because the benefits are unheard of in the industry, period. That way people are going to think, wow, that is something special. I've never heard of one of these before. This sounds really interesting. And then it will make them read the rest of the DM or email. Our exclusive ambassador benefits are 1, free beauty industry leading products, 35 to 45% commission per average sale, which is around about $20, priority customer support and logistics, personal coupon code that ranges from 20 to 50%. We will do all the work for you. All we ask for is for you to promote our products on your Instagram page whenever you feel it fits best for your audience. So you're saying, look, we'll do all the work for you. This is going to be easy. We just need you to post a little bit of our promotions about us on your Instagram whenever it feels like it's best for you. Just by saying this, you're going to make the Instagram influencer really happy, because at the end of the day, you're saying to them, look, you can promote the product whenever you feel like it fits best for you. You're not being pushy. You're not being harsh on them, because you don't understand that a lot of brands that reach out to these influencers are very harsh and pushy with them, telling them they want things done on certain days, and that takes away their freedom as the influencer. Now, you're probably thinking, Cam, if you put that in the template, then that will make them take ages to promote your product. Well, yes, kind of, but when they see what benefits they can get once they get an email, once they become an ambassador, because remember, we set up that email where when they become an ambassador, they'll get an email saying, well done, you're officially an ambassador. It will say the rewards that they can get. That will prompt them to then obviously going out there and getting sales for you. Then you've got, we are more than happy to send videos and pictures of the product in action so you can share them on your Instagram. We'll make you a unique coupon code in your name so your audience can get an exclusive discount on your store. Then you need to put the percent that you're going to give them. You can sign up to the exclusive ambassador program here. Thank you for your time. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask your questions. I'll reply within 1 to 3 business days. Ellen, relationship manager of, then obviously your name of your domain name for your store. Then once you've sent that out, you obviously want to give it 3 hours. And if after 3 hours they've not replied to the DM, you want to go back up to here again where it says comment post template. And again, you're going to comment this on their last 3 posts if they don't reply after 3 hours to get them to look at their DM so they can reply. Then if the influencer has signed up to become an ambassador and it's officially gone through and they're now officially an ambassador, this is the following up message you want to send them through DMs. Hello, it's Ellen, relationship manager of beautyhacks.com again. Congratulations on becoming an exclusive ambassador for the brand. Here are some tips for you getting off to the best start so you can become the top ambassador for your beautyhacks.com. Please update your payment method. Obviously, this is about them doing their PayPal. Then you want to put top performing ambassador rewards, and then you put the top performing rewards that some ambassadors get. This is going to prompt them to basically promote you really quickly on their feed. Once you've gone over the top performing ambassador rewards, then we go on to telling them the top performing methods to get sales as an ambassador, because it's all good telling them the rewards that you can get, but if they can't get those rewards, then they're going to get demotivated. So this is where you share a few little tips for them so they can get sales instantly for you. So the first thing that you say is tag us in the future photos and the previous photos on your Instagram. Repost our Instagram stories to your Instagram stories, post our videos and pictures on your Instagram feed, request a sample product for your review on your Instagram page. Now this just depends in the scenario that you're in. Now let's say for example you're working with a really big influencer and you've literally got no money, then you can't do this because you can't afford to send them a product sample. Now let's say you've got, let's say $50 in the bank. You might think, you know what, it'll be worth the return on investment if I send the influencer a sample product, because you go to AliExpress, if you're only buying it for $10, it's only going to cost you $10. You send it out to them and then they can do an actual unique sample video of the product, and obviously that will do a lot better than you sending them content, because obviously it's their unique content, they're going to be in the content, and that's going to look a lot more professional to their Instagram followers. So this one is really important as soon as you start to make a bit of money, because this is what's actually going to get you the best results. Then the fifth method is pin us to the top of your comments. So you want to make sure that every ambassador that you're working with, you make sure you comment on all of their photos, and then that gives them the option to pin your comment to the top so people can see you. Mention us in your Instagram bio with your unique coupon code. So they might want to put in their Instagram bio, I'm an ambassador for, then your Instagram page, use coupon code so-and-so to get a discount. Or they can post your affiliate link in the link section of their account. So when you make an Instagram account, you can put a link in your bio that people can go to. They might want to do that. Once you've done that, guys, then you want to put thank you for your time. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask your questions. I'll reply within 1 to 3 business days. Ellen, relationship manager of obviously the brand name. Once you've done that, guys, that will set you up to the best success rate possible to start getting sales through your ambassadors. That way you can make money for basically free or on a very low budget. Now let's go over how to find Instagram influencers so they can become ambassadors. So they should be relevant to your brand and campaign. They should be creative and engaging, and depending on your campaign goals, they should have a significant reach in order to find the right one. You should conduct a research of relevant hashtags, examine the results and the accounts of users who have created the content that appeals to you. So you want to be finding people that appeal to you as a brand and you feel like are a good fit. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this right now. But before we do this strategy, make sure you go and download a Google Chrome. Now, before we actually go over this strategy of keywords, make sure you download this Google Chrome extension, and it's called We Find, and I'll leave this in the Google Doc sheet. You can see it here. It's called We Find Influencer, and this will basically tell you their engagement rate, the average comments, and all that other stuff that you're going to need to know, because the average engagement rate on Instagram should be a minimum of 3%. So if we go over to Instagram, I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to search for beauty. So I'm going to go over to where it says beauty, and then I'm going to try and find an account that's related to that. So I'm going to click on this one right here, and you can see here her name is IG Makeup, and you can see she's got 1,000 followers, and she posts about beauty products and beauty hacks. So she kind of is relevant to my actual brand, which is beauty, but the only problem is she's only got a small amount of followers. And the bad thing about that is if she becomes an ambassador, I don't think she can do much for the brand. And remember, you can only message 100 to 200 people a day. So if she takes up one of those people a day, she might not be worth it because she's so small. So make sure that you really do a good conduct of research on your influencer to make sure that they are the highest quality of becoming an ambassador. And remember, you want to make sure that your influencers are under 100,000 followers. So don't be messaging people that have got more than 100,000 followers, because they won't reply to you, or you're going to have a hard time converting them into becoming an ambassador. So what we can do, guys, is we can go to the Google Chrome extension. You can see now what it's doing is it's telling me the engagement rate of her page. It's 11%, her average likes, her average comments, her audience size, and her posts per week. And you can see that her actual average comments are not very good at all. So that's going to be really ineffective for us. So if you don't like the account that you've been on, you might want to click the little drop down icon here, and then it will refer loads of different accounts related to this one. So you can potentially find a really good account. So I'm going to click on this one, and you can see this account's got 245,000 followers. The engagement rate is 5%, almost 6%, which is really good. The average likes are pretty good. The average comments are not the best, to be honest with you, considering how many followers they've got. But the thing that this tool also does is it actually tells you the engagement rate on each post. So to be honest with you, I always judge my influencers based on the last 3 posts, and you can see on the last 3 posts she's not done very good. 2.2 and 1.3. This one's done well, but these two haven't done very well at all. So she's quite inconsistent with her engagement rate. But the good thing about this telling you what engagement rate each post has got is then that way you can conduct research and communicate with the influencer. So let's say I reach out to this person because I want her to become an ambassador. I might say to her, look, when it comes to promoting us as a brand, you might want to make videos like this and this and this, because these are the videos that are working the best on your profile. So it might be worth you educating your ambassador by saying, look, this video works the best on your profile because it gets the best engagement. So guys, this is the second strategy you can use to find Instagram influencers for your ambassador program. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the Clout HQ software. This is completely free to use, by the way. And you want to go to the influencer directory, and you want to come to the right hand side where it says keyword search, and you want to put keywords for your industry. So I might want to put beauty in here. If you're in the pet industry, you might want to put pets, and then you can change the followers to what you want. I'd recommend changing it to 50,000, and then change the engagement rate to 3%, and then click search. Once you click search, it will come up with all the influencers related to your search term, and you can see here it tells you straight away the average likes, the average comments, the average engagement rate. It even gives you their contact as well in terms of how you can contact them through email as well, which is great. And again, guys, remember, this is completely free to use. So what you want to do is you want to go through all of these accounts, and you want to click on their account. So let's say I want to click on this person right here, and then once you click on this account, it will give you all the information about the influencer, like their engagement rate, when they created their Instagram account, how much on average it costs to work with them, and it kind of gives you an idea of what kind of influencer they are. So you can see that their account is now posted up, and you can see the account information. The account information was made on the 28th of September 2019. You can see how many posts actually they've made with mentions. It will show all the other stuff about them. It'll even give you their email address as well, which is really important. And then it will also let you go straight to the influencer's account on Instagram by clicking their username, and it'll take you straight to their account. And then right here, you can start to go through it and see if you feel like they're a good fit for your ambassador program. And then once you're happy with that, guys, you can go ahead and DM them the template for becoming an ambassador, and then you just got to follow up with them, posting their comments and making sure that you DM them again after they become an ambassador, and then just motivate them to go out there and promote you as a brand to get those rewards and achievements as being an ambassador. Now let's talk a little bit about how you scale this strategy going forward. So let's say, for example, you're doing 100 to 200 DMs a day, emails a day. Let's say out of those people, 10 people become an ambassador for your store, and let's say you make $200 in revenue, $150 in profit. You want to start reinvesting that profit into working with influencers that you actually have to pay for, and you want to start to build that cash flow up to get to around about $1,000 so you can do Facebook advertising. But you got to remember, in the short term, guys, it's all about DMing as many influencers as you can every single day. Then you'll get to a point where you've got around about 10 to 20 ambassadors, and you're starting to make between $50 and $100 a day in revenue. And then you can go forward with basically scaling out, working with bigger influencers, spending money on Facebook ads. But that's how this $0 ambassador Shopify dropshipping strategy works, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below, and let me know if this really helps you guys start with a $0 budget, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.